the weekend, state and local leaders are asking for more to be done. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jason Paulus. Kristen is off tonight. This weekend, 2 mass shootings happening in less than 24 hours of each other. The first one happening at a Walmart in El Paso, Texas, where 22 people died. The second one at a bar in Dayton, Ohio, 9 people shot and killed, more than 30 people dead, and several others injured. State and local leaders are now asking for more to be done. News Channel 2's Brent Carney is live in studio with the latest. Brent.
Good evening, Jason. Elected officials on both sides of the political aisle are calling on comprehensive gun reform legislation.
Both Democrats and Republicans tonight calling on Washington for answers in the wake of Saturday's mass shootings that left at least 31 people dead. In an interview with MSNBC, Governor Andrew Cuomo describing the strict gun laws here in New York State.
And we passed the best gun control laws in the United States of America. And we stood up and we did it. And it's politically difficult.
He's talking about the New York SAFE Act, which was put into law 6 years ago, that banned assault weapons and called for comprehensive background checks for people who want to buy a gun.
We did all those things, and legal owners still have access to guns, etc. So all of these arguments about slippery slope and the government's going to take your guns, we've disproven all of them.
Congressman Anthony Brindisi, who voted against the SAFE Act, continues to believe that gun legislation should be done the right way.
My only concern with any kind of gun reform legislation is that we're not turning law-abiding gun owners into criminals overnight. But we also have to sit down and have a conversation as to what laws can we put on the books to keep these firearms out of the hands of dangerous people. Background checks are a great first step to doing that, but we should be looking at other pieces of legislation that don't infringe on someone's Second Amendment rights, but do keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people. We should be going back to Washington and the Senate. Mitch McConnell should be calling the Senate back to Washington to vote on bipartisan legislation that I supported that passed the House overwhelmingly on background checks. That seems like a common sense area that 90% of Americans can agree on.
Governor Cuomo tonight calling on Washington to look at New York as an example for gun legislation. In the studio, Brent Carney, News Channel 2. Jason, back to you.